Good morning. My name is Vladimir Tikhomirov. I'm chief economist at BCS Global Markets, and I'll give you my macro outlook for the coming week. Last week was quite turbulent for the markets, especially the start of the week when the first company reports started to flow in for the first quarter, as well as guidance for the coming months. Expectedly, this guidance has been quite negative, which led to some correction on the markets, along with the statistics from the pandemic, which have shown increased cases and unfortunately more and more deaths. However, by midweek, especially in the second half of the week, the situation started to improve. First of all, there were reports suggesting that in certain key economies, the situation started to stabilize, as in Europe as well as in some states of the US. And on Thursday, President Trump announced a program to lift the restrictions in a regulated fashion, although he left the final decisions with the governors. But chances are that in certain states of the US, the situation, economic restrictions could start to improve, which basically led to some optimism on the markets, particularly on Friday. In the coming week, we will watch the company reports as well as the pandemic statistics. But for Russia, one important event for the week would be the central bank meeting on 24th of April. Last Friday, the central bank chief, Nabiullina, gave her weekly press conference where she again repeated possibility, a commentary where she said that there is a possibility that the central bank can cut its rate as early as in the coming week. This was the third time that she made such statement, and I think it's quite clear-cut signal from the central bank that they're geared to moderate their monetary policy. So now I've changed my forecast. Although earlier I didn't expect any change to the rate, now I actually expect a 50 bips cut to the rate. And potential there is another possibility for another rate cut sometime in June. Having said that, I actually expect these rate cuts to have a fairly short-term effect, because I still expect inflation in Russia to keep on rising, reaching about 4% year-on-year sometime in July or early August. And I still stand by my forecast of 5% inflation by the year end, which could mean that in the second half of the year, the central bank could actually return to tighter monetary policy, hiking the rate and basically bringing it back to around 6% level by the year end. However, the hope is that by second half of the year, the economic situation and the pandemic situation in Russia will be far better than it is now. So the rate cut that could come this week would be more a tactical move from the central bank, but nevertheless, it could be some game changer, at least for the next couple of months. So we'll have to see what the central bank delivers on Friday. That's all on my side. Thank you.